Welcome back to another video, guys, and welcome to France. I'm in the French Pyrenees on my way to go up there. So yeah, out here with some climbers. Need someone to drive their kit wagon out, obviously on the ferry because the rest of them are flying, and obviously drive it back. So I struck a deal with them. I said I'll drive it out. If you then drop me off when you go climbing, so I can go walking, pick me up at the other end when I'm finished, and then repeat the process. So that's what I'm doing. I'm completely on my Todd. Obviously I've got comms with them. I've given them the grids and the route that I'm going, and I'm going to have to check in. This will be my first 2,000 metre summit, which will be good. It's only just over. Yeah, so 3.5 miles to walk to get to it. Probably take about 4 or 5 hours, maybe it's a bit quicker. But I've got all my camping kit on my back, so it's not going to be the fastest progress. Aye, so lovely weather. Like I say, I prefer a bit of drizzle, but I'm not complaining because it's absolutely stunning. The views are spectacular. Although it's nice and sunny, it's actually not too hot. So just got a t-shirt on. I'm good to go. If I need to stop to cool down, I'll stop. I've got plenty of time. Aye, so 150 quid to come out, yeah. 150 quid, that was it. Just had to chip in for the accommodation, which is a house back in La Run's, and that was €500 for the week. Split that down between quite a lot of guys, ain't much, and the rest is food, unless I'm out here, but I brought my camping food with me, so not a bad deal, not a bad deal at all. It's a pretty waterfall, probably got about 700 metres in total left to go. Just under the 1300 metre point, so just over 700 metres to go. So in another 100 metres or so I'll break a personal record in the highest I've ever been, because the highest mountain I've ever been on is Ben Nevis. So that was the ambition when I come out here. I couldn't care how big it was, as long as it was 1400 metres or more, just so I could tick off a mountain that was bigger than Ben Nevis. Now this one's 2,000 metres, so quite a bit bigger, but yeah, still ticks that box. Right guys, I'm now at the highest elevation I've ever been, which is 1,400 metres and 1,449 metres. See that on my there you go. So I've got about 550 odd to go. Not gonna lie, it's tough, it's steep, and the weather's yeah, that is slowing me down, the heat. I've been having a lot of stops, a lot of water, but you know, it's got to be done on it. So it is cracking, like absolutely cracking. It doesn't get dark till about 9:30, 10 at a push, like proper dark, so I've got plenty of time, so I'm in no rush. So I'll just stop as much as I need to. That little village right down there, that's I think that's where it started, a Coos. Not the first one, the second one. So it's canny walk. Beautiful views though. So I've just got to go up this pass up there and hang a left to get to the top. Across the snow. French woman, met her on the way down. She warned me about this, but she passed me on the way up. She's only got a deer sack on, of course. So she's already been up and down. I've just been taking my time because I'm staying out, like I said, so I'm in no rush. There's a nice cabin there, and there's one just down there. I don't know if I'm pointing to it. Like boffy type things. I was tempted just to stop in that one, but it's not much further. I'm at 1678 metres, so what's that, 320 metres ish. So I'm going to push on, summit's up there, and then after that it's about a K walk to the next cabin. So grand scheme of things, there's not a lot to do. It is 5 o'clock, like I say, I've got a good few hours of light anyway, so I'm just going to push on and then go to the next cabin. Right, I shall bring you back when I'm up there, just so you can have a look at the glorious, glorious views. Oh my god, it gets better over there. I did not even notice that. Look at that lovely massive mountain range behind there. Oh, the views up there are going to be stunning, man. Right guys, we're at the top of that pass. Just got to go up there to summit that. And we'll be coming down there into the valley a bit. There's a cabin down there somewhere. There's also a pastoral cabin or something like that up there. Don't know what they are, so if it's like a boffy as well, then I might stay there. If not, I'll drop down to the lodge. I might drop down to the lodge anyway. It's not a lodge like a manned one, it's just like a boffy. Refuge huts, they're the manned ones, I think. Beautiful. Not much wind either, which is quite surprising. I was expecting as soon as I got to this pass, up there, the top of the pass, because it opens up for it just to smash me in the face, but no. So I'm not going to moan too much about that. Right, last little bit of uphill. I think it's just under 200 metres. Again, it's going to be slow because it's hot, so it might take me half hour or so, but I'll bring you back at the top. Right guys, last time I spoke to you, we're down there. It took an hour to get up here. It's an absolute pain in the ass. It's steep as fuck. I'm not summiting that because I am at 2,057 metres. So I broke the 2,000 mark here, so that looks a bit sketchy. So what I'm going to do is edge round the side there. It's not as steep as it looks, and over the top of that and then down to that cabin. Yeah, hard going that. Have to take your time as well, definitely, otherwise you're just going to plummet down. Same with this, I'm going to have to take my time, so it could take me a while. Hopefully I'll get to that lodge before it's dark. Right, pick a route and go for it. Right, another change of plan. I went up there, had a look how it's too steep for me to get down. There's a track on the map apparently, but it'd just be suicide. I was stuck between a rock and a hard place because that kind of goats track thing I thought would come over. I think it's going to be hard on the way back. You seen that bird down there? It's fucking massive. Don't know what it is. I don't know if this is catching it. I had a right scare as well. Took my bag off to get some water. Fucking fell down the hill, didn't it? This little mould stopped it. Mound stopped it. Fucking shit me pants. I'd have been fucked then. Map was in it as well. So I took the map out, put it in my pocket. I would have been proper fucked. So I'm going to go back that way, fucking really slowly, and drop down to the first cabin I showed you, and stay there overnight, and in the morning I'll come back up over the pass and then just straight down towards the next cabin, I'm not going to do that tonight because I think by the time I've negotiated that safely and got back down, it's going to be pretty late. Nearly getting dark probably. Yeah, I need to get shifty on. It's 7:15 now. Right, rather than going back to that hut down there, I'm going to, track's just there, so I'm just going to follow it down to that hut. Saves me coming back up that in the morning anyway. So yeah, when I head off down there, I've still got enough time, so it should still be light by the time I get there, depending if the snow slows me down and up. I've got my head torch out ready, so I'll be alright. I'll bring you back when I get there. Just looked. I've had a look under rocks and stuff, just in case that's where the keys are left. But obviously not. Right, set my tent up on a flat bit, and then get some water because I'm parched, and then get some scoff and bed. No, I've got beers, so I'll be having beers, as you do. Pumped them all the way past 2,000 metres in elevation. I am bloody eating them. So it's got electricity and everything, yeah. Cabin de latrine. Don't think I've said that right. Aye, so they must have an association where you have to rent a key or be a member and you get a key. I don't know. See that carcass just there? Don't know if I'm pointing to it. It's quite a big one. Must be a coup. Alright, so I'm going to either get my water from there or the other side. Either way, it's not far to walk. Right, time to find a flat bit and stop waffling. I got the tent up on a flattish spot. There was a really nice flat spot, but they had cows on it. And there's a few other decent ones, but cow pats, so that'll have to do. Good thing about the Vango being a tunnel tent is you can pick your views either that way, which isn't bad, or this way, which is fucking amazing. That wins. That was brilliant. Beautiful. Right, there's hardly no wind. Temperature is dropping quite quick, but there's no wind. But I've staked out the whole tent out, every guide, rope there is, every bit, because we are still at 1,665 metres. So we're still about 300 metres higher than Ben Nevis. So the wind might pick up during the night, so if it does, at least it's all pegged in. I don't think it will. It's forecast to be nice tomorrow. Anyway, I need to go replenish my water, get some scoff on. I'm not bothered showing you that because it's a bit boring. So I'll probably bring you back in the morning. Alright, morning guys. What a view that is. Right, gonna pack my stuff up and then set off. Got about another 16 k's to cover today. Just in case you're wondering what my setup is, it's just, obviously I'm in the tent, affordable German army sleep mat, this inflatable bed, which is cost me 40 quid, I can't remember the make, I'll have a look later. It's the best one I've had, never had any problems with it. US sleep system with bivy bag. That's why my bags are always jam packed, because I take the black bag and the bivy bag everywhere. I take the bivy bag just in case I get a hole in a tent and then I'm covered, but also if I just want to sleep in the bivy and just not bother with the tent, then I've got that option. I might change how I do that in the future because it is bulky, but it is the best sleeping bag I've ever had, I tell you. Better. It's on par with the UK military DOS bag for heat and keeping you warm, but this one's a lot more spacious. You're not like, you don't feel trapped. A lot of room to move about. Right, I'll stop waffling get up and pack away. Right, we're all packed away. That's where I was there, left no trace. Heading off down there. Mostly downhill today. Quite sharp downhill as well. It's not going to be great on the knees, but yesterday was very slow going. I still covered what 16 k's or something, but yeah, a lot of elevation. I'm more or less straight away out of the village of Vacus. That's pretty much the only downhill I did. I think it is the only downhill I did. Yeah, so that was a tough one. Got a lot of kit on my back as well. It's probably heavier than what I took on the Pennine Way. Mainly because of beers. But you can't come up here, enjoy that view without having a beer or two. What an awesome place this is. We've only went about 2 foot. That's where I left you last, just at the top of there. Stunning, man, absolutely stunning. So we're going down through the valley. There's a hell of an obstacle. I've got to get across that without falling over. Should be interesting. That's that safely negotiated. I did go down there, see if there was an easier way, but there wasn't. Had to come that way. Did get my boots wet, which ain't great because it's mesh, so the water gets in. But didn't get them drenched. It's just a little bit wet, and the sun will, because of the heat in the sun, they'll dry out quite quick. My feet aren't drenched, just a little bit wet, just along the sides and that. So can't whinge. Right, push on down the track. Views are awesome. I know I keep saying it, but it is true. It's absolutely beautiful. I only wish I brought me hammock. I'd love to have a hammock camp around here. If I ever come back, that's what I'll do. Right guys, we're off the trail, back onto a proper track. We'll follow this, then come off it a bit down there, a little bit of track, and hits this again. It just cuts out the windy bit, so saves a few extra 100 metres. Yeah, so follow this, and then I'll hit the main road which leads up to Le Runs, and depending on what time I get there, I might just walk back. There's a good few K though, so depends what time I get there. If not, I'll it's only 12:30 now and I've only got like 4K to do, and it's relatively flat the rest of it, so I think I'll make goodish time on that. But yeah, I'll either walk back up to the runs to the house. I'll give the guys a ring and come pick me up. But the thing is, they'll be out rock climbing till 4 or 5, so I might just walk it anyway. We'll see.